Over a century after amalgamation in 1914 and several decades after independence, the gap in education between the north and south of Nigeria has not been narrowed but has geometrically widened. The gap in education between the north and south is wider 60 years later than was the situation at independence in 1960. All efforts by successive administrations of the federal government to help the North out of this problem have not been successful. Increased funding to ease access to education and deliberate affirmative policies such that the use of federal character as a basis for quotas in favor of educationally disadvantaged states of northern Nigeria have not solved this problem. Contrary to this entrenched narrative, northern Nigeria does not qualify as educationally disadvantaged. To be regarded as educationally disadvantaged, a people that are willing to be educated must be seen to be institutionally and systematically denied access to education on the basis of their ethnicity, geography, or religion by the state. However, when a people are unwilling to be educated on the basis of their cultural and religious orientation, despite the efforts of the state to take education to their doorstep, such people are at best described as educationally backward. To accept the designation of oneself as educationally disadvantaged on the basis of the biological accident of being domiciled in a particular part of Nigeria is an inherent form of self-discrimination that the Muslim North has adorned as a badge of honor for a very long time. The problem of educational backwardness in the Muslim North of Nigeria is as a result of a traditional and religious culture that holds education in contempt, viewed with suspicion as a Judeo-Christian heritage. The seeming inability of the Muslim North to take advantage of the numerous opportunities available to it to advance educationally in 6 decades since independence is suggestive of an inherent unwillingness to embrace education because of a religious culture that considers education consistent with northern Nigeria's unique form of the Muslim religion. The disdain for education is clearly demonstrated in the utter adornment of the Sayanga model schools, which is the most comprehensive initiative in recent times to arrest the menace of out-of-school children, commonly misrepresented as Amajiri in the Muslim North. Worried by the increasing menace of a growing population of out-of-school children roaming the streets in northern Nigeria in desperate destitution and surviving on alms for survival, the President Goodluck Jonathan administration launched an unprecedented program of mass literacy in northern Nigeria, bending over backward to fund with federal money the establishment of the Sangaya model school system, which was a hybrid of traditional Muslim madrasa and formal education curriculum. Former President Goodluck Jonathan demonstrated a rare determination more than any other Nigerian leader in history to effectively take the Muslim Northern from its unenviable status of educational backwardness. Starting from the seat of the Caliphate in Sokoto State in April 2012, Jonathan launched the first of the planned 400 Amajiri schools, complete with facilities such as classrooms, language laboratories, dormitories, clinics, dining halls, vocational workshops, recitation halls, and living quarters for teachers. By the end of his tenure in 2015, the Jonathan administration had built 165 Amajiri schools that were fully operational throughout Nigeria. This was also complemented with the establishment of 9 federal universities in 9 states of northern Nigeria that had no federal university, and the upgrading of 2 colleges of education in Kano and Zaria to fully fledged universities of education in a bid to take access to tertiary education to the doorsteps of the Muslim North. Unfortunately, the Amajiri schools have mostly been abandoned by the state government of northern Nigeria. The President Muhammadu Buhari administration has also discontinued the policy targeted at achieving 400 Amajiri schools, while pupils have mostly deserted their classrooms and returned to their previous lives of destitution and roaming around scavenging for survival. Similarly, the upgraded Federal University of Education in Zaria and Kano were downgraded to colleges of education. Beyond a traditional and religious culture that holds education in content in northern Nigeria, the conservative political establishment appears to be very comfortable with an illiterate population, deploying ethno-geographic and religious sentiments as a form of election protectionism. The illiterate population of the north forms the bulwark of the power base of the conservative northern political establishment, which depends on the Amajiri as political foot soldiers to execute a predetermined political agenda through mob action. Furthermore, the spiritual power of the conservative northern establishment depends heavily on the giving of alms to the Amajiri in hope of divine favors. Therefore, when Jonathan attempted to uplift the educational status of the Muslim North, it was interpreted by conservative elements as an attempt to alter the status quo and was met with hostility. The political leadership of the North now wears the dishonorable badge of educational backwardness with seeming pride. They have used and are still using the false impression of being educationally disadvantaged as a tool to subtle blackmail to extract more from the Nigerian state through quota system, using federal character principle as a basis for benefits of the ruling elites. The biggest loser in this complex power game is the Muslim North. The Amajiri menace, which is beginning to overwhelm northern Nigeria, and the intractable Boko sect have reduced the North to the most undeveloped and most insecure part of Nigeria. Socio-economic conditions in the Muslim North are substantially responsible for Nigeria's current designation as the poverty capital of the world. With poverty, disease, and insecurity ravaging northern Nigeria, it begs the question of what use is political power without socio-economic development. The current heightened clamor for restructuring and from other component parts of Nigeria is a clear signal that the rest of Nigeria is no longer willing to share the burden of the consequences of wrong choices of the Muslim North. Can you see? You see? Everything this man built, they've dabaru everything. Now, everything is just there. Resources wasted. They don't believe in it. And you see that even Buhari does not even he doesn't believe in it. He doesn't believe in it. Which one is more important? They will tell you that they have built they try to build a railway, and I believe that the reason why they try to put all those railway, because people will tell you that it didn't just start. They didn't initiate it. It just started it, and it just continued with what the previous government has done. And I believe that because of what they want to do between Nigeria and Niger, that maybe that is an agenda. That is why, to me, that is why the way I'm feeling it and the way I'm reasoning it. If really you believe in continuity, education is the key. But he doesn't believe in it. He chose to go and do that one so that at the end of the day, they will be able to do this Nigeria to Niger, because they know what they are talking about. And people, experts have come out to say he does not have any business a benefit at the end of the day. There is no business that is going on in that line that you do not say, oh, because of business thing. And somebody has even come out that is because of he wants to bring the S-men, the foreign S-men into the country. It's something like education that you are supposed to be at the supposed to be your top priority, and health sector. No, what do we see? They have abandoned everything, and that they are going to be using that one, just like the writer has said, using it as a quota system, federal character. Those who are not qualified, you can see them. You see the position they are holding. But unfortunately, the southern politicians too, they are playing to their games because of what? Of selfishness. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave a comment below in the comment section and let us know your thoughts. Thank you.